It's okay. Ooh.
Now that ain't.
All right, Mark, we good.
Now they're not gonna want to help you.
Marcus, turn my how the hell do I turn this down?
Turn it up.
A little
How the
bit.
fuck do I turn it?
A little bit louder.
Get low, bus.
A little bit louder.
Get low, bus.
It's so loud.
Yeah.
Marcus. Okay, I think you did it. You did turn it down a little bit, but turn Lonzo down some, cause the nigga is in my ear.
Oh, you gonna be all right.
All right.
Right up,
Oh, wait a minute. I feel
What is your? I don't even know what song that is.
all right. Make sure for the culture. I feel all right. It's so good. It's so good to me. You know you make me wanna
Kick my head back and lower my head back and come on now. If you say you will.
I know the song, but I don't know what y'all harmonizing.
All right, hey. All right, let's get started. Let's get started.
I've never seen the Temptations.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I told y'all that.
We
I
probably
don't like
gonna.
the fact that,
Just so you know, we probably get. We probably have to clip that out of the YouTube video for copyrighted.
You know, I've always been scared of that because my auntie always tell me about how he committed himself to the Lord in that movie, and I used to be so scared of it. Like,
because of Paul.
Hey.
If
We
that's
can have the
his name.
conversation after. We gotta get
Okay.
started.
Well,
We
it
gotta
ain't.
get started.
Well, I ain't heard no music on that.
That's because we're doing the intro first. So
Oh,
I'm King,
I'm Bree.
I'm Toya.
and this is the Trill Academy. Class is now in session.
Baby.
Ready to rumble. Hey. Frontin' like they gave me something when I had to take it. Fresh out the
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey y'all. Hey.
What's up?
What up? How y'all doing? How's y'all week going? How's
My
your
week is awesome. I can't complain. Glad we made it to the weekend. I look forward to the weekend,
I look forward to the
which is what makes it great.
Today is what? Trill Thursdays, aka
Period.
what? Friday Junior.
And guess what?
been a long week.
Tomorrow is my baby sister's birthday.
Ew. Oh.
Right.
It's been a long week, man.
You already know who
Y'all
I'm
need to tell
talking
me
about.
what. Yeah, tell me where we gonna be at.
Yeah, so
Tell me where we gonna be at.
we hanging for her birthday. Shout out to my girl. Her name is Jessica Elam.
Aw.
Shout out to Jessica. That's my girl.
Yeah, just so get it.
It's a little insider.
Well, for me, the week has been long, so I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that we are doing the podcast this week because it's been a long week. So,
Why
hey,
has it been long for you, or you
yeah,
just
it's
saying
work.
in general?
Yeah. No, it's been long. It's work.
Dragging.
Yeah. But hey, well,
It happens.
dragging and not dragging at the same time. But yeah. But hey, enough of us. We're going to go ahead and get into the hot topics. So go ahead and run the video. Let's get started.
All righty.
So hot.
Drama is all you know.
No, first say what the fuck I said.
So they just doing something to be doing it.
I play the street life.
The nigga just lied for no reason.
So hot.
That it is so many looks.
So,
Now that
So-
he said it, and it made me really look at it.
our first hot topic is
Were you throwing the alley
Which
hoop?
one? Right.
Or were you
you
gonna
in the
present it?
chat.
I thought you were presenting
You
it.
was supposed to be
All right,
presented.
cool. All right,
Don't
He
do
doing it on
that.
purpose.
He is.
He's doing that on purpose, y'all.
our first
I'ma
hot
tell y'all
topic
why.
is the juice is gone, baby.
That's gonna be the rant
Yes.
right there. We ranting about him.
O.J. Simpson is gone. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
so
My Uncle OJ.
Orange
you know,
juice. I said orange juice.
orange juice,
Not Uncle
white
OJ.
Bronco, he gone, man. I thought about this though. Like, I didn't really see a lot of like fanfare and stuff for him leaving, and I get why, right? But it kind of
It was.
it saddens me because it's like
Mm-hmm.
your legacy can be tarnished in just an instant, right? Like think about, for instance, R. Kelly, right? He's gonna die one day, and like all the stuff that he did is gonna kind of be like.
White
because what he did,
of what he, the shit that,
the shit
all
he
the
did.
good that he did, the great music
Don't outweigh the
and
bad.
everything. Does
So,
not the good does not outweigh the bad.
He didn't get
yeah.
the recognition he maybe should have or could have received because of past transgressions.
Basically,
right. And it's so crazy because there was no proof that this man did any of these things that they ever. If the glove don't fit.
He must have quit. All I'm saying is he did put out that book.
And he said,
if I would have done it,
if I had done it, did it. He said if he had done it,
and that
and
pivotal,
it was nothing like what he said if he had done it.
That pivotal moment is where people are stuck.
Yeah,
and that's probably why he don't get the recognition he should have.
Well, I mean, that's why you got to protect your brand, protect your legacy, because at the end of the day, you can be polarizing, right? You have mixed emotions. Like nobody wants to be the first person to jump out there and be like, "Man, condolences to OJ." People are like, "Man, what the hell?"
No, but first of all, ain't none of them motherfuckers God. They don't get to judge. You can't judge nobody, because if that's the case, then everybody. Cause
don't start saying everybody, because everybody ain't put no glove on stand.
Wow, allegedly.
And
well, it's cool. We'll know soon. I'm sure the documentaries will come out in a couple weeks, and all these people coming out of the bushes, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I know OJ. He sat with me at the bar and told me." So I'm sure that's gonna come out in a couple weeks.
I still don't. And granted, whether he did it or did not do it, it's still not okay for people saying that it's good that he's dead, Bruce. For you to say, man, listen.
But then Caitlyn hit somebody with a car and they died.
Exactly. Exactly. You got drunk and ran over and killed the whole fucking family, you cocksucking bastard.
Wait a minute.
Fuck him. Hey,
edit that.
Don't edit
out.
shit.
That was harsh.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Okay? Make sure you zoom in on me saying it.
It's her.
Fuck it.
It's her.
Fuck him.
I don't
like this shit. Like
she won. She won Woman of the Year.
That is a fucking man
in this
she
fight.
won Woman of the Year.
That is a fucking man.
She won Woman of the Year.
First of all, you're not a woman if you still have a dick.
She won Woman of the Year.
He got dick of the year too.
That cool. She won one.
He got dick of the year.
All right,
in a year with a lot of women, she won.
Okay, it's not about him. This is about OJ.
Go ahead, Toya.
Rest in peace to OJ Simpson.
Thank you.
May his family have some peace. May he, hopefully he repented and he asked Jesus to tell God to forgive him in Jesus' name, and he got his shit together before he left. That's the only thing I can say, because, yeah.
Everybody deserves to rest in peace, if you will.
Right.
So, regardless of what people have did while they are here, he's no longer here. I don't think it's the almost like wishing death on people. Like, people gonna die. That part is okay, but almost like willing that it happened to a person or good, it should have happened. That's the ugly part,
right? Because even though I don't approve of what Bruce said, and the fact that he got drunk and killed the whole family, I don't hope that he dies. I don't wish death upon him.
We're not supposed to be. We're not God, like you said.
I'm not God.
We're not supposed to judge people,
right? And that's all I'm saying. I hate that they're doing that to him. This man died. Like,
but you got to realize the mixed emotions too, though. Like, the family of the people that was murdered, they're never really gonna have closure, because even if he didn't do it, they don't know who did do it. So he is the closest thing to that proximity.
So they just basically need somebody to blame.
I mean, that's everybody. That's
and I
life.
Understand. I get it. Okay, you need somebody to blame, but sitting up there blaming him.
Well, who else you gonna blame?
So this is the thing. Okay, y'all needed somebody to blame. Y'all blamed him. This man has been scrutinized for this for years and years and years and years and years since this shit happened before we were even born, right?
He
in the 80s?
Used to get online and do those little videos, those cryptic videos.
Here, I think it was like 91, 92.
Okay,
he used to get online and poke fun though and stuff like that too. He did keep it going. I
poke fun and shit too, but that don't mean
you didn't kill nobody.
But that don't. How you know?
It's all good. Hey, we need to move on to the next hot topic, anyways.
Anyway,
so we had another grand rising during Easter Sunday. One of the gentlemen they said what? It was it was a grand rising. The man rose up and shot somebody down. So pastor's son shot another pastor over alleged cheating.
Break that down for me.
A pastor's son shot another pastor for alleged cheating. H-Town's on. All right.
Pastor's son
So
shoots
another
pastor
for supposedly sleeping with the man's wife or ex-wife, not even his current wife.
With said person's
he still had feelings
ex-wife.
for his ex-wife, and his son killed the man who supposedly slept with his father's ex-wife. Which was it his mom? I don't even know if it was his mom. I don't think it was his mom. I think it was just the man's ex-wife.
How old was this child?
He's grown. Yeah. He's an adult. Yeah.
So, grand rising.
I don't have nothing to say about it. I need to talk to him first.
What?
Because we need to know, like, why.
I need to talk to him first.
I need more details.
It was infidelity. That's why. It's always about infidelity.
The child is in the middle
of it. But that's not a child. It's an adult. So
Yeah,
we
he's
need
grown
to know
adult.
why. Like, this is the thing. I
He
want
is a child to the people involved.
Exactly.
The parties involved are basically his parents.
Yeah.
He's a child to them.
He should have stayed in the child's place.
I need to talk to him first. Why is this child in grown folks' business?
I don't know.
Why
but,
are children in grown folks' business?
I don't know, but I guess he said he about to step up. He stepped up to the plate.
Wow.
Ooh.
Step up to the plate. The crazy part though, why did they pick Easter Sunday though, man?
That's my thing.
Everybody had on their best, you know.
Easter Sunday?
Everybody had on their best. We celebrating the rising of Jesus, not the death.
Maybe it was the one time they were all going to be in the same spot. Like it just worked
that
out.
is true.
It could
That
be
is true.
anything, or it could all be a coincidence. Like if I pull up over here and see this truck or this person, I'm gonna do
on
this.
site.
You know what?
You never
That
know.
shit probably happened more on Easter. And now I think about it, I ain't talking about the killing part.
Oh, I was say that.
Now I think about it, if you really beefing with somebody, right? You know they going to church on Easter Sunday.
Oh wow!
You do know
but you
that.
Just said you ain't talking about the killing part. So basically,
I ain't say you had to kill them.
Kill them, but go ahead and put them
Hey,
BB
man,
tatas
hey,
on
hey.
them.
So go to the church and stump
fight.
them out.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Wow.
Yeah. What? They be talking about, I'm looking for them. I'm looking for the house. I was right there. Sunday service. And you been there.
40 black Suburbans will pull up like Sunday service. I just want my one-on-one. Don't know why she's so nervous.
Okay. Slow down. Because they're gonna mark the video. It's about that rap. It's about that hip hopping. All that jigger.
Smoking
that's
what.
Doing
that
cold.
Gang banging.
All right. So look, the next hot topic and last hot topic is DaBaby, who stole $20K from a guy that was lying. Is that basically the story?
That's the story, y'all. So I've been like trying to follow this story, but it was just like, it was giving ridiculous because DaBaby, first of all, I love me, even though he is very much villainized a lot of times, and I understand that his little PT Cruiser looking ass be doing all kinds of shit, but I like DaBaby. DaBaby be having dropping some motherfucking bangers, heat all the time. I love him. He gonna give you a good, throw that ass. He gonna give it to you. I'm throwing my ass to every DaBaby.
We talking about B King or DaBaby?
No, we talking about DaBaby.
Okay, all right.
Oh, definitely. Don't do that.
What?
But anyway, yes, because I love me some B King.
I
But anyway,
I like B King. What's up?
but anyway.
Trying to make a problem with me and B King.
So say this is the story,
Oh,
guys.
B King.
This 19-year-old kid, he wants to be a music producer. So he paid DaBaby $20,000 to do a 20 versus 1 video.
Shout out to them.
Right, to do a 20 versus.
That's how much they paying people now. I want to get on.
No, actually, they're paying more. It depends on who you are. So, but DaBaby was doing it for that price because the guy told him that 10,000 of that 20,000 came from his grandmother, who is fighting stage 4. It's terminal cancer. That was her dying wish to see him go ahead and blow up and and do this shoot this video and blow
I
up
don't
with a
think
celebrity.
Granny said blow up.
So, first of all, I don't think that was true, and I'm not. I don't think that I think that was a story that he used in order to get DaBaby to come out,
Pulling on heartstrings.
and that's what DaBaby was saying. So this is the thing. So they were in New Orleans. Let's start there, and he had his partners was there or whatever, and his partner had made a video making fun of DaBaby, making fun of DaBaby, and so DaBaby was like, "Hey, yo, tell your partner to delete that shit. Like, don't do that. Don't post that shit." And so, the partner, shit, y'all know how people from New Orleans is. He was like, "Oh yeah, he talking to me like I'm a whore or something. Like I ain't no whore or nothing. He ain't running shit around here." Like basically, he was saying, "Nigga, you don't fucking tell me what to do. Like that's how New Orleans people are. You ain't finna fucking tell them what to do." But DaBaby was like, "Oh okay, so that's what y'all on? Okay, then fuck it, fuck y'all." He had already gave him the money, so he left. He was like, oh, "Okay, I've been there for an hour. I did what I was supposed to do. Bye." Like he took
in this
he
scenario,
took the money and he left.
I see everybody won in this scenario.
What you mean?
Everybody won. Your boy, he wanted DaBaby, right? So he can go viral, right? Boom, he got that. DaBaby got his $20K, and the dude, I guess he ain't look like a hoe. So everybody won.
Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
Everybody won.
You know
Hey,
what?
if anybody
So,
complaining
look
about
at it
this,
from that
perspective.
everybody won.
When DaBaby left with the money, the guy was basically like, can you please not, basically you robbing me or whatever. You didn't even
He
do
robbed
what
him.
he was like, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You took my money or whatever, all because you felt some type of way about my partner saying, like my partner basically made you mad and so you left. But that ain't have shit to do with me. Like, you should have checked that nigga for saying whatever the fuck he said or whatever, but you still had a job to do that you were supposed to complete. So,
Business deal, business transaction.
yes.
Why was he able to get his hands on that money if it was cash? And if it was a wire transfer or a bank transfer, you pay after the service is rendered. So
But he told him that he wasn't
how
doing
was
it
he
until
able to get
Nah,
celebrity.
you know who he should really be?
A
You
lot
know
of
who he should be really
celebrities-
mad about though?
up
Bro,
front?
you should be mad at your partner, bro. This is the thing, bro.
Yeah.
You trying to do
I
something.
agree with that.
You trying to do something. Why is your partner doing jokes and making fun when
When
you
this
trying
is
to
your-
do something? You trying
yeah,
to
you
handle some
trying to
business.
handle
Bro,
some
this
business.
is something that we trying to do to handle business.
Yep.
And then you going to make the dude upset so he can leave.
Life lesson for the friend,
And then
because
instead
everybody
of you
know on the
saying,
way to the
"Oh, well,
top.
damn, I
Can't
don't want to
bring
fuck up my
everybody.
partner bread."
Yeah.
Instead of him saying, "Oh, I don't want to fuck up my partner bread. Let me go and delete the shit."
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, nah, because he got me fucked up because I ain't no hoe and nothing." Like, he ain't.
Well, you can't be a hoe.
And
you know?
but his partner was asking, his partner was telling him, like, he was telling his partner, like, "Hey, yo, bro, just delete the shit. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, this my
Pride
bread."
go before a fall,
and the
man.
nigga was literally still like, "Nah, fuck that, because I ain't." But like you said, your partners don't always want to see you. They want to see you doing good unless it's better than them. That's
It ain't even that. It's
that's
just
what
he
came
wanted
to
he was being selfish. He wanted his 15 seconds of fame.
Yep.
And instead of looking out for his boy that was really trying to do something with the dude there. So that's all that was. I mean, that's selfishness. That's what it is.
Yep. And which is so crazy to me because I was literally watching Glorilla's a couple of her interviews or whatever, and like she was saying, she was like, "Man, I take all my partners everywhere with me, like, but they my partners that been my partners, but all my partners that ain't really my partners, I know that they ain't really my partners because when it was time for me to get my shine on, them hoes they was the naysayers." So she said she learned real quick, like, people don't want to see you doing good, and it hurt. It does. It hurts. Trust me. I know.
It'll
Like,
bother you a little bit.
yeah,
But
'cause
see,
here I
that's the
am,
thing.
like,
But I think that's the wrong. I don't even think it's the fact that they don't want to see you going good. I think it's the fact that now that you have come to a place, now they're like, oh, okay, so now I can shine. But you didn't put in that work and you wasn't a part of this whole thing. So why are you talking so loud now? Like, why are you trying to be the center of attention in here? This isn't about you. You should have sat over there. I could have got you DaBaby's autograph or something. You know what I'm saying?
You
I could have took a
invited
photo.
me to this party.
Yeah.
You put me around these elites and these people that I don't have access to because I didn't do what needed to be done.
Gotcha.
So I'm on your coattails, and let's see how this goes. No one's expecting anything of me. I'm just here.
right. And guess what? His partner is like you said, probably some secret jealousy, like you said.
There's a lot of things. He wanted his 15 seconds shame. He wanted to, because if him and DaBaby going back and forth.
Even at this early stage,
he happy. Oh man, I'm arguing with DaBaby. Oh,
You can't take everybody with you when you handling business.
hello.
Can't.
And sad to say that us, even at this early stage of our career, like, because I know we're gonna be successful way past what we are right now. You know what I'm saying? But I have already had that happen to me. Like, it's so crazy.
Whatever.
I don't even want to talk about it because if I
All right,
talk
cool.
about it,
We're gonna end hot
if I
topics
talk about
right
it, I'm gonna
there.
have to leave here, and
Nah.
I might get the nerve or the notion to go to call that bitch and cuss her out, or I might pull up on
it's
her.
all
I don't
good.
know.
It's all good. We're gonna end hot topics right there.
that
We're
was
gonna
hot.
move on.
That was hot.
And did that on the hot note.
Cause we're gonna move on because you might need to do this later on anyways. If you don't know, hip hop is back. It's alive. All right, thanks to Aubrey Graham. You feel me? He put out one of the
Aubrey.
Huh?
Aubrey. You called him Arby. It's Aubrey.
Aubrey, whatever.
Aubrey
Wheelchair
Graham.
Jimmy. Thanks to Wheelchair Jimmy. He dropped one of the hottest diss tracks.
And did.
He did. And we had another light skinned brother dropped the diss track.
Jermaine.
And then he rescinded it.
You know
he pulled
what?
it back. He
Go
very
ahead,
mature.
Toya.
Very
You
mature
are
of him.
Your music. This is your area of expertise.
Oh.
So I'd like to let Toya go first and
Hold on, because we ain't talking about the music.
okay.
Before we can talk about the music, in
No, I was
honor
just saying her
of-
take on.
I got you. We're going to get to that. But in honor of J. Cole, right,
Yeah, let's do it.
we're going to apologize to people that we should have apologized to because that's a very mature thing. So if you have something right now that didn't sit right with your soul, right, and you couldn't sleep good after you did this, go ahead, apologize.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's my camera? So I would like to apologize to myself
Hello.
for not always being there for myself
Okay.
and not showing up as efficient and as dedicated as I could have, and just not always going for the gusto and putting in the
yourself.
work.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to apologize for myself for not taking full advantage of, the opportunities I receive, So it's just more of a self-reflection thing. And I would want to apologize to myself, and I need to do better.
Got you.
Me. Okay. Yeah. I would like to apologize. First and foremost, like, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, I'm being so serious right now. I would like to apologize to all you crybaby ass, bitch ass, pussy boys out there who keep on telling me that I am that I talk to. I don't know how to, what they call it? Submit. I apologize that you bitches couldn't handle me. Okay? I am so sorry.
Zoom in on her.
That you couldn't. Yeah, zoom in on me. I apologize that you couldn't fucking handle me and that I'm still out here winning, bitch. And I don't care that you say you don't know how to submit and ain't no man gonna want you because you think just because you make your own money. Bitch, I will never be one of them hood rat ass, bald headed ass hoes living over there in a stockyard that need $40 in a motherfucking $7 rent check and listen to you motherfuckers, okay? That ain't gonna be me, okay? Because I say a pussy the long way before I let you run me, okay? So I'm sorry that you couldn't handle me and that you'll never get a chance to handle me again.
And
That's
that's
all.
that on that.
All right.
Your turn, Zoe.
So I would like to apologize to a person that I served with. You was a bitch nigga then.
Yeah.
You're still a bitch nigga now.
Mhm.
But it didn't sit right with my spirit that I had to take the stand and lie about them people that jumped you, man. Because they did whoop your ass.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah. Whoop your ass.
You always talking about getting on this stand and
Whoa, your
lying.
ass
You want
out.
us to know you committed perjury
So
bad.
The cage is closed now. Anyways,
Oh, wow.
anyways, I am sorry about that, man. I know you're in jail right now in Florida, so man,
Yeah.
take it easy.
Take it
I
easy.
did
Don't
tell
drop
my
the
boy
soap.
to take down that diss track we did of you, so don't even worry about that.
Right on.
Yeah, everything else, man. I apologize. I ain't sleep.
Was
I ain't
that on
sleep well.
SoundCloud? Where can
Did
we
you
find
sleep
a
with his
diss
wife?
It
track?
was on
Or
SoundCloud,
did you
and the
sleep with his
whole
wife?
unit at the military base was singing it. So it was a good day.
Did you sleep with his wife? Didn't you?
No, I didn't sleep with her.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
He took on a date.
He ain't gonna look. He ain't finna admit that part.
It's
Okay.
me. I'm like, he took on a date. I don't
He took
know.
on a little
Allegedly.
date. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. Took on a little date or whatever. Did you let her top you off?
Nah.
I don't believe you. Anyway,
I ain't trying to be like old boy at the church.
that's
All right, I'm good.
you see how? But you,
I'm
you
good.
See, you basically see.
All right. Look at you. Get your stuff together. All right.
Always.
So, next topic
Always.
And that just made me so mad.
is.
It's
Yeah.
my.
So we have a woman, right? She divorced her husband
Okay.
because they had a threesome with her best friend, and he
Right.
got the best friend pregnant. So I want to know, what are y'all thoughts on it? Who's in the wrong? And yeah, basically, who's in the wrong?
I don't
Goddamn.
think it's a wrong or right.
Oh, you don't?
I think it's
on
the
how
whole
you
situation
view.
was.
It depends on how you view the situation. Because I have no dog in this fight. I don't know what to say other than
Right.
I honestly, wholeheartedly don't believe me and my friend and my man would have been in that situation
Yeah.
for
I
her
can't.
to get pregnant by him.
I'm happy you think that.
Also-
but we
also-
talking as if you was in a situation. So go ahead, sing.
If
You're
you
in the
were
situation
in
now.
This situation.
Now what?
That's what he's saying.
If I were in the situation,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'll make it an analogy. My, I don't know.
So if I were in this situation, which disclaimer, I'll never be in this situation.
That's what they all say.
I promise you, I'll never be in this
That's what they
motherfucking
all
situation.
say.
But I have had friends to ask me to do threesomes with them and their husbands, but I just can't, or not even husbands. Well, no, yeah, they were married. Well, I've had several of them to ask if I would.
Several?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Yes, more than one.
Continue.
If I would, join them in the bedroom, and I have declined because, bitch, once your husband get a taste of this motherfucking gorilla grip, super slide, soaker slip.
Enough with the
I'm
advertising.
just saying, he ain't gonna, bitch. You think you ain't mad yet? You gonna no? She gonna hate me. That's
So
how I just
would you
feel.
be a
I
part
just
of a
feel like
threesome?
Stick to the
I
story.
would be a part of a
so,
threesome,
So
but
the girl
not
got
with-
pregnant though.
First of all, not with my friend's man, and not with my own man.
Okay.
If that-
Okay, I don't think y'all sticking to the story. The
Okay,
story is
now
the
let me
girl
go back
got
to-
pregnant.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So first of all, why are we having a
Unprotected
threesome
sex.
without protection? Why are we doing that? Why have we invited someone into our bedroom and we're not even smart enough to wear protection? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get you and your wife not wrapping up when y'all or your, I get them not wrapping it up. But if he finna stick his penis in someone else, let's go ahead and put a condom on it. Like, I just,
Yeah.
And then, why the fuck would you finish in her? Let's start there. See, and that's the reason why I don't do shit like that, because I am I'm not having a threesome with my man with nobody. I'm not sharing my man at all. But if I was to have a threesome, it would be with somebody else's man, and it would not be with one of my friends. But why the fuck would you come in the outside bitch? Finish in your own bitch. Then we wouldn't even be having this problem. We wouldn't even be having this
I
conversation.
mean, Plan B does exist. Go ahead.
And thank you.
She had a
Also,
hold on. She had a
Plan
long
B.
time to think about her. Go ahead.
It's just tragic.
It is.
It's just trash.
It's just tragic that people are going through these type of dilemmas in life because a night of fun or passion turned into that. I'll do you one better. Let's play devil's advocate. Are they even planning on keeping this baby?
That's
Right.
what I want to know.
Like, are they planning on keeping this baby? Does she feel like okay? Because it's all traumatic because now she went from being my friend to his baby mama.
Right. And if y'all actually haven't, how close are, how close were y'all that you actually Like that's my thing. I don't think that I would be able to do that.
Nobody is
how
wrong.
much of a friend are y'all if y'all?
Nobody is wrong because at the end of the day, the one thing that makes all them equal parties is the consent they gave. If they didn't put on
so why they getting
gloves, wash
divorced?
their hands, they didn't do nothing they was supposed to do. That what is that? The protection, the PPE of it. That ain't our. That ain't have nothing to do with it.
So why they getting a divorce? So why are they getting a divorce?
But
They
y'all
gave
understand
consent.
what I'm saying though when I say that? Like, do y'all get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Like,
get you
I wouldn't be
saying.
able to have a threesome with my man
Because you overthinking
and
everything.
or my friend's man.
Yeah, because you overthinking everything. You said it. You was
I'm
like,
not
Probably
having a
because
threesome
I
because-
would feel like if I'm having a threesome with my man and
I
I
don't like
invite my
women.
friend in, thank you.
I don't like women.
But if I invite my friend in and my man agrees to that, they don't automatically think like, well, damn, if he agreed to a threesome with my friend, like he's sexually attracted to her because you can't. Yes, like, do you not? So you're not understanding that you have to be sexually
You
attracted
know-
to somebody to have sex with them, right? You don't have to be sexually attracted to somebody to have sex with them.
that's a little. You have to be
But-
attracted to them.
Think about
So-
this. The friend.
I don't
the,
want.
the,
If a
I don't
person
even want
looks
to think
good,
about that.
the
Like,
girl probably either her boyfriend asked her and said he wanted her friend, which
Right.
meant he attracted to her.
That's what I'm
Or he
saying.
told her that's what he wanted to do, and she knew exactly which friend to pick because she knew he was attracted to her already. They already knew.
How you know she
That's-
wasn't attracted to her?
that part too, right?
Yeah, but
I'm just
again, he would have had to be sexually attracted to her in some type of way in order to.
That's
have
not
sex
hard
with
for
her.
men. You see some of these girls, they be
Agree.
What's the question?
not hard for
Because
But it is harder.
would
for
I
women.
stay with him?
The question, yeah, well, who's in the wrong? Because she's divorcing this man now. Now, you agreed to this threesome.
Okay.
Right? So, you going to divorce this man to something that you agreed to?
Not that part. I don't think she should. Like she can do what she want to do, but the fact that like she said, you open Pandora's box, so bitch, you got to take whatever prize came out that motherfucker because you did that.
And
Or if
also,
a baby just so happened to come up out
but
the box.
I mean, also there's a law, an unwritten law. Don't bring home any evidence. Don't bring
Hello.
home any proof.
hello,
So a baby is proof. A STD is proof.
hello.
And there you go.
Lipstick on your shirt is proof.
Yep.
So just don't bring home any proof. He brought home.
So,
And I'm very much, I'm
so
very
the
much
man-
being
so
the
she
Lulu
let the
is
man
the
dishevel
Lulu. If I don't know,
crying
I
after a
don't know what to
threesome,
tell you.
basically.
Because if I find
Got
out,
divorced.
man,
Because
listen.
And now he got a
the
kid out of it.
semantics of it matter because especially if she didn't want it and he pushed it. Oh, baby, this our anniversary or this the second honeymoon. All of that factor in. Because if she went down, I could see her divorcing him. Somebody who played like they was down and this happened and they leave,
They was already setting that up.
you
anyway.
know, it's
This was just an
something-
excuse.
you
Just a scapegoat.
That is something
Yeah.
wrong. I don't know. You thought you could handle it, you couldn't.
Well, you know, yeah, girls do be sneaky. So how far we know, she probably goes to her best friend. Look, you want a baby? I want out this divorce. I want out this marriage. We all win.
Do you honestly think that a female would do that? Go that far?
What? Do I think they would do that?
It's some who will.
Are you serious right now?
It's
Shit.
it's every kind of woman you could think of. Why you think we get a bad rep?
Damn.
It's a variety of us. And the variety pack of chips. You don't
And
like
women
every pack-
playing.
you don't-
Men don't plan. He just dumb man. He threesome. Oh, okay. That what you want?
Speaking for the men, I
I'm
see.
just saying. It ain't done. They don't. You gonna let me sleep with your best friend?
But
Oh, my God.
sidebar. I have met
Yeah.
multiple men who said they wouldn't care for threesomes.
Oh yeah. I
Man,
only hold on.
Hold
Wait.
on. Hold on.
No,
Was
they
it-
were not
hold
trying
on.
to pursue me. No, we were just
You
having
sure?
general conversation.
You sure?
I kid you not. I promise you.
Nah, I don't believe. I ain't, even if they
Hey,
wasn't
everything's
no,
not
but
for
even,
everybody.
But even if they wasn't trying to pursue you, a lot of people will send their representative. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh,
it's either.
I got one right
'cause look,
now
even
that
if I ain't trying to pursue you,
this
I
man-
still want you to look at me in a decent light, right? So if you say, because I'm sure you probably said it, like, oh, I don't like girls.
But
Me
I didn't
either.
say they
I
haven't.
don't like threesomes.
I didn't say
No,
that.
no.
But the thing is, you know why these men were able to tell me this? They have had threesomes. Everything ain't for everybody. They didn't lie. See, that was the semantics, the details
So
of
they
it.
took the experience. It wasn't good.
Everything ain't for everybody.
Sure.
I was just about to say that exactly what she just said is
What?
a guy who we're no longer together, but he was very, very adamant. Like, I don't want no motherfucking threesome because I am not sharing you. Like, so serious. And
I hope not.
And I like.
I hope these dudes ain't out here having threesomes with two dudes.
No, he meant even with a woman.
That's
He don't want
not
to share
a
me with a woman.
threesome.
That is a threesome.
That's
Fuck
not
you,
to me.
girl.
It's not to me.
That is not a threesome.
It's not to
What
me,
is
player.
it? If it's 3 people having sex together, what is it?
That ain't no threesome,
That's
dog.
a sandwich.
I'll take a
That ain't no,
sandwich.
that ain't no threesome,
I'll take a sandwich.
dog.
Because
Ain't
if
no
I
threesome,
ever was,
dog.
I'm telling you, if my man asks me for a threesome, I'm going to say, okay, what dude we picking? And we going to end that conversation right then and there because I'm not like.
That's a
I don't-
horrible conversation.
Because I don't like females. I don't fuck bitches.
That's a horrible
I don't like
conversation, dog.
females. So if he say, what the fuck you mean? I ain't gay. I'm going to look his back dead in his eye and say, exactly, I'm not either. So why the fuck would you even think, damn, that's my point.
Oh, you so tick for tack.
Bruh.
She like, listen. No, yeah, 2
Girl,
men.
fuck you.
2 men.
That bitch tried to sneak that in there. Yeah,
That's almost like 2 men. That's almost, man. That's
2
almost
men.
primal, man. Nah, we good, bro. We good. We good. On that. We good on that. Dog.
We know her secret desires. Talking about her, she trying to turn a train into a threesome.
Speaking of
that is not a train.
Speaking of what Bree is trying to do,
means that
trying to
a
make
man
men
goes
cry
out
all over
and
the
another man
world.
comes in. That's a
Nah.
train.
Speaking of that, Bree trying to make men cry all over the world. Her 2 men discussion.
Well,
We need to talk about a young lady. She might not be that young.
K. Michelle, she ain't that young. She older than us.
Well, she young still.
She older than us. She 41.
That's cool. She's still young. She spoke about
Just saying.
not feeling protected if her man cries. So
Give me some background, please.
that is the background. She said she would
Said
not
if her
feel
man
protected.
cries, if seeing her man cry does not make her feel like he can protect her.
I
She
don't.
does not feel protected. She doesn't feel safe with him if he cries.
There you go.
So if he's ever been vulnerable enough with her,
Yes, she
for
feels
her
that
to
way.
see him cry, that's a no for her.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I have my own. I'm gonna let Lonzo. I'm gonna let you start this time since.
A word?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you start.
Well, I don't cry, so
So
it's
okay,
kinda
you
hard.
want to let us go first?
Yeah, it's kinda, I don't
Okay,
cry like
Jazz.
that. So
I want to
it's
hear
kinda
what you
hard
got to say because you just doubled down by saying you don't cry. So,
I don't.
But he don't.
And you told us that
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
outside of this, we know this, but I'm
So,
still asking.
I do
like,
want the tears to come. They just don't have. Just don't
So
have.
and
you start
let me
sweating
just say
real
this.
hard.
Let me just say, no, for real. I'm crying I'm crying out of my armpits. I'm crying. I'm crying.
sweat.
It come from my forehead.
They like, what you doing? You sitting there sweating. That's me crying.
I'm trying, dog.
So,
I'm trying.
okay. Because I don't even know where to start with this, but I understand what she's saying. Let me tell you why I understand what she's saying. I don't agree with what she's saying because I do feel like a man should be able to be vulnerable with his partner at any time that he needs to be.
Okay.
However, if you sitting up here crying because, okay, if I hurt your feelings by saying like cracking a joke and it hurt your feelings, we got a problem. Like shit like that. Like
Well, how hard was the joke?
I probably said your dick was small.
See, you going
That's a
too
bad
far.
joke.
You going,
That's
that's
a
a
hard
bad
joke.
joke.
Some
That's a
truth.
joke y'all
Is
always
it-
go
is
to
it-
though.
is
Truth in that. That's well,
it?
well, no, I'm just saying. It's
But
not
that's
even
an old
true.
tired
That's what I'm
joke.
saying.
That's a tired joke y'all always go to. Y'all need new material.
I ain't gonna never stop it.
Yeah,
I'ma tell
women
you
need
that
new
much.
material, man.
Oh, I don't
I ain't
think
gonna
I've
never
ever
stop
told
it.
anybody
So let me just
that.
say this.
Okay, the few
No,
the
let
proud.
Let me just say this. I'm gonna just say this. I don't give a
You
fuck.
know.
You could have been listen. You could have been fucking the lining out of my ass. I could have been completely the color. Like I could have, my whole face, whole body could have been completely red because you done fucked the shit out of me, and my head didn't hit the wall. I'm going through that motherfucker because I know your dick ain't small. I get pissed off enough.
Oh wow.
Sir, stop
That's
talking to
it.
me with that little look, boy. Look here, Mr. Red Lobster. Like I'm childish like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I do shit like that.
She's a liar.
I'm definitely a liar. I'll lie to you and tell you that, boy. What is you talking about? I ain't even.
Well, in the
I
same
didn't
breath,
even-
that means she could be lying, talking about it's good too.
I was just
I
about to
usually
say.
don't
I
do
was just about to
this.
say.
I don't do this for everybody. That's her.
Oh no, I don't lie and say that lie.
Yeah.
I tell you the truth about that. But anyway, I'm one of those people. Like, you're not gonna get the best of me when we having no conversation. Like, that shit pisses me off. Like, if I think you about to go too far, you about to take it too far, I'm gonna do one or two things. I'm gonna either get quiet because I'm finna get serious, or if we gonna joke, nigga, we going all in. And you bet not you start crying. No, because, man, fuck this, I just missed my grandma. Well, her semi-bald headed ass gone, I tell you that much. Like, I say shit like that. Yes, I have very, very dark humor.
All right, stay on topic, dog. Stay on topic.
So we asking, do you like if he cries?
I'm making him
You
cry.
trying to make him cry?
You giving us steps on how to make him cry.
I'm
Follow
the one
these
making him cry.
steps, 1
But
through
this
15.
is the thing. If this is the reason why you're crying because I cracked a fucking joke and you feel like, well, you went too far and you start crying, now you a pussy boy. You know? Now I don't like. Now
So you feel like
I'm
the man is
unattracted.
weak. You seem
But
like
if
the
you-
man is weak if he crying.
If he cries for little shit like that, that's shit that females do. Like, females are super emotional like that.
So
like,
if he's
A
in
lot of these
tune with
niggas
his,
super emotional
so
too.
if
But
he's
they-
in
well,
tune
that-
with
I'm not
his
attracted to them
emotions,
kind.
if he's in tune with his emotions, he's not the man
if
for
you
you.
crying because I'm joking, then you're not the man for me.
Okay, Toya, what about you, man?
I still feel safe if my man cry in front of me though, because if you're vulnerable if you're hurting behind something and you come and we talking about it and you start crying, I'm gonna let you cry, baby. Here, get right up here in the middle, right there on mama's bosom. Show lives.
I tell you what, I have to say, if I see my man cry, I will feel safe.
Cause
I
that means
will.
he trusts you more.
Cause
than,
I tell you what,
yeah, he trusts you and he gonna protect
if
you.
I ever dated, if ever, I might have had an ex, maybe hypothetically.
Here she go.
Real heated discussion, real heated argument, and it was like frustration, like a lack of me understanding that he's a black man and he is trying, and his words were, "I'm trying." I don't know
Not to snap your neck.
if he said, "I'm trying and I love you," or I don't know if I was his first real girlfriend or he was trying to take serious. So his whole thing was like, he was like frustrated. He was like, "I'm trying," but whatever. He started crying.
Oh, okay, well that
Now,
wasn't real. Like that was crying. But
when
that was
he
crying out of
started-
frustration. That wasn't like.
But that's crying. So when I
Oh, that's
seen
different. I'm okay with that.
the tears coming down his face, it scared me. I knew then he was a killer. I don't know how you don't feel safe. So I don't know. But like you
Yeah.
said, it was a different type of crying. When he cried, I shut up. I paid attention. Everything started moving slow. I could hear the wind blowing because I had to pay attention to all my next movements because I didn't know what was about to happen because I had never seen nothing. I was like, pay attention. And I was like, because like you said, it's almost like out of frustration. So I'm like, is it just frustration and anger? I'm paying attention. It wasn't no anger. It was just I'm trying. And I was like, oh, I hope I ain't broke the boy's spirit. Because he
It's
cried.
funny that you
I
said
just,
that because I
didn't know what to do.
I've never me and
but that don't mean
my
I don't
ex
feel
were
safe.
together. Well, it would have been 18 years yesterday. It would have been 18 years yesterday, but right before my son was born, when I was pregnant, I just remember never seeing him cry before, ever. And I'm talking about not even so much as a tear fall in 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. So 12 years, never even so much as seeing a tear fall. So I just thought that all dudes were like that. Like, when I say all dudes, I just thought that every dude was fucking like that. But then I got pregnant with my son, and he got teary-eyed when he said, damn, I just don't want to be, like, I don't want to be a fuck up. Like, I'm finna bring a baby into this world, and I just don't want to be a fuck up. And he got teary-eyed. And it was like, my face kind of scrunched up like, what the fuck is going on right now? And it was like, as soon as, I don't know what I look like, but when he looked at me, he straightened up. Like he stopped it, and I was like, fuck. Like I hope I didn't.
You slapped that emotion out.
Right.
Get
like
that shit
I
out
was
of
like, damn, I hope I didn't.
He was right there.
Take that shit
He was
across
right
the
there.
street.
I really.
She said, take that shit across the street. It was a window of vulnerability, and he opened it, and when he looked to gauge it, you didn't respond how you should have, I guess.
Yeah.
He closed the door.
She took 5
And
years
so,
of that man.
now-
Like,
hold on, wait. And now here we are. Toot is about to be 6, and I ain't never. No, he. I could hear the emotion in his voice before, like when my baby was in the hospital, and they was telling us like, you know, they didn't know and this and that and other, and I'm crying and he crying, and I didn't see him actually cry, but I could hear him on the phone with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I could hear
his voice
him
crackling.
kind of, yeah, I could hear his voice crackling, and he kind of. But other than that, so now as of recent, I was talking to somebody about it, another man.
What?
I was talking to another man. I was like, I was telling him this is gonna be the topic, and we're gonna talk about it. And then he asked me, he was like, "So, what's your take on that?" And I was like, "Well, do you cry?" And he said, "Yeah, he cried." And I kind of like cocked my head a little bit, but I was like, "It's okay that you cry." He was like, "You'll never see me cry." And when he said, "You'll never see me cry," I immediately got so offended. But then I thought about the way I acted.
You thought about the way
and
you
I'm like,
acted.
shit, nobody want to cry in front of my
Oh
stupid
yeah,
ass.
I had a homeboy come to my house one night crying, boo-hoo crying. He had just found out that a kid, one of his kids was not his.
That's a reason for him to cry.
And he was like
yeah.
boo-hoo crying.
Yeah, that's a reason for him to cry.
cry.
No, that's a reason.
That's a reason for you to tap dance out of that shit. Oh,
wow.
We
You
out of
wanted
here,
him to
baby.
see the bigger picture?
Hey. Huh?
You wanted him to see the bigger picture?
Yeah, goddamn right.
Yeah.
We turning up. Hey.
So I guess it depends on what you, that's what I'm saying as far as what she said. It depends on what he's
It depends
crying
on the
for.
circumstances.
I guess.
It
I
depends
love
on
the
what
fact
he's
that you
crying.
keeping up with the years, even after so long has passed. That mean your
He
boy
messy.
got a shot still. Your boy got a chance. Boy got a chance.
He
Hey,
messy. I tell
First
you
of all, he
that.
is
Hey.
extremely messy.
I'm not messy.
You was just telling me 2 weeks ago how another nigga had checked me and I shut the fuck up. Now
You
it's all of a
did.
sudden.
You
I
did.
did not shut the fuck
You
up.
did.
I did not
You
shut the
did.
fuck
I
up.
was there.
Thank you.
Who
Check.
fucking side are you on?
Check them like Nike.
Nobody's. I'm on
Just
this
call
fence.
her. Just call
straddle.
her Nike.
Just call me straddle because I'm on this fence.
First of all, nobody had me in check. Nobody is going to have me in check. You see y'all see the apology I gave. That nigga don't want to be next on the list. I said what the fuck I said.
Did you apologize?
I did apologize.
To the
did you
bitch ass
apologize
nigga from the
Oh,
army.
I remember. Okay, y'all know my memory a little bad. And then it come back to me like, I got you. All righty.
Yeah, but
So,
I always apologize.
I do feel okay. So we got a little time.
We do. So, since we got a little time, we can now talk about, because I know y'all want to get into the music aspect, we can now talk about. We can now
On your
talk
phone.
about
Oh,
okay.
the Drake. Yeah, thank you for your off.
I'm sorry. A little
We can now
sidebar.
talk about the Drake diss and the Kendrick Lamar diss and the J. Cole. So, how do you feel? Our
that just
music
mean that
expert.
everybody gonna have to go on YouTube and watch the show.
So, I haven't indulged. I have not indulged. I don't know
definitely
what
indulged.
Future, Metro, Kendrick, Drake, and or Jermaine
Weeknd,
has going
Rose.
on.
Still ain't Jandy yet?
Ross
Rick
in it.
Ross in it too?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is Ross in it
Dissing
for?
Drake. Everybody dissing Drake.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
this Drake.
What did Arbery do to these people?
I guess
Spit
he
fire
fucking
on
their
them
wives, I
bitches.
guess. I don't know.
Oh, Dylan.
He spit fire on them bitches.
Dylan.
He's probably just fucking their wives or something. I don't know.
Hot shit.
Yeah.
I spit hot fire.
Drake-
Because he a
probably
light
one of
skinned. First of all, they talked about how he's light skinned, how he's half Negro.
They keep calling him white boy.
They keep calling him a white boy.
He Jewish. He don't care.
They keep, but one thing they can't say he can't rap. They can't say he don't get them bitches.
Well, they saying people write his rhymes. That's the whole thing.
Okay, so tell me who ain't never
October
got
Berry's
something.
own. Y'all gonna put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
Leave Drake alone.
The best line to come out of that diss is not even like against a rapper, bro. It's against Metro.
Metro.
Boomin.
Shut the fuck up and
Dog,
go write
shut
some
your bitch
drums.
ass
Go
up and
play
make some drums.
Oh my
Who said
God.
that?
Drake said, Metro, shut your bitch ass up and make some drums.
Literally. Make some drums.
Metro,
nigga.
shut your
Now,
bitch
this
ass
is a
up and make some. He
conundrum
said
because
his name.
this is a
Is
conundrum,
this
right?
the only name said?
The only name that was said was Metro.
So look, you know, if somebody talking
Is
to
it
you,
over
right?
a beat? Like,
Yeah.
is they arguing?
Yeah, it's a track.
No,
it's
it's-
a diss track.
Oh,
Not
Are they
rapping
arguing about-
on the track. I'm saying,
Oh, no.
Because how is Metro and Future in
Because
it?
Metro, Future, and The Weeknd had that song "We Still Don't Trust You," but they said that they were talking about Drake. On
But
there.
Metro he been doing like
been
subliminal stuff at Drake because
yeah.
of the whole thing with 21, all that
Yeah.
stuff. So he been like shooting like Twitter jabs at him every now and then and stuff like that. He ain't never
Because of
said Drake, but we
affiliations.
knew it was Drake. Yeah.
Okay.
We knew it was Drake.
Yeah.
Right. So the thing about it is though, is like he's in a conundrum, right? Because usually if somebody's talking reckless to you, like they'll tell you, man, shut your bitch up, Jazz, and go let's just say, you know, go do something that's your job, right? You be like, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. You got me fucked up.
dumbass, you can't
But
say
this
hell
is
no,
the
I ain't
only
doing
way
that
Metro
That's the only way he make his money.
So he gotta go set his bitch ass up and do some drugs.
I hate you.
So you laughing because what he told him to do, he has to do anyway.
He gotta do it.
He gotta fucking do
He
it.
gotta fucking do it. Bro, you know how many people are gonna be
Isn't he
coming up to this
grand?
dude randomly when they see him out? The first thing they gonna say, Metro. He gonna be like, oh, what's up? Shut your bitch ass up and do some drugs.
Make some drums. Like
Now,
every
fucked
fucking
up,
funny
bruh.
ass
What he
video that's
do, he
coming
eat-
out about that shit, everybody is saying
what
like,
he needs to do is use that for his tag. You know how everybody have a tag
make some drums.
on their track.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be putting shut your bitch ass up and make some drugs, nigga, on
And then
my
my
tag.
beat come in.
Shut your bitch ass up and make some drums. Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
Boom.
That's a
And
long ass tag.
It's all but hey, for this work I'm putting in.
Yeah. Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
That shit's hilarious, bro.
Shut
They
your
oh
bitch
he
ass
sent
up.
a
Don't
he
make
sent a
some
drum line too to Magic City. I guess in Metro Boomin be going there live.
Oh wow.
Wait, a actual a drum line, HBCU band.
Oh yeah. He on they neck.
Kendrick, we waiting on that response, boy.
Yeah, but he not
We
going.
waiting.
I don't think he gonna respond because he don't really.
Okay,
give a
Nah.
fuck
how
like
did
that.
how
What?
did
I don't think he
Kendrick?
give a fuck. Like
How did
I'm
Kendrick-
He
saying.
the one that wanted the smoke. What
I'm
you talking
saying I don't
about?
think he give a fuck enough. I feel like they, like I feel like he like you like
No, hell no, no. Nah, don't be trying to get no excuse. He came out
He did.
talking all that cash
He
shit,
did.
talking about some how fuck the big three is just me and all this
Yeah, he
shit
did.
and all that. He
did.
wanted all the smoke, right?
He
So
did.
you don't get no excuse
But
now.
you want to know what's funny?
What?
Tell me that Kendrick not a part of the big three.
I was
That's fine.
finna
He can
say
be part
that
of
he
Big
say
Three.
fuck the big three.
So fuck himself. So that's why I was like, why did they even take offense? Because Kendrick, Cole, and Drake were the big three that they were
Nigga,
talking
did you
about.
not hear the rest of the lyric? He said, fuck the big three, it's just big me. That's what he said.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
What are you talking about? Why? Yeah, I'm gonna take offense to it. We
'cause
put
you
out a
saying
song called
fuck the
First Person
other two.
Shooter.
Yeah, fuck
and
the rest
and
of
we
us.
say it's a big three, and then you say, man, fuck the big three. It's just big me. Yeah, and that's just light though. We ain't even talking
I
about all
was
the
saying that was
subliminal
just-
stuff he be saying, all his
Yeah,
songs about
yeah,
Drake,
yeah.
all that stuff. So I don't want to hear
Wait,
them
so
excuses.
this a long time coming.
But
Yeah.
Drake had. But Drake got his ass back. I'll tell you that much.
I'm just
I ain't
saying.
gonna lie.
I don't want to hear no more excuses, bro.
He did.
All right,
He did.
handle your business. That's all I'm saying. Handle your business. Okay, come out of Compton. We waiting. We waiting.
And I thought Kendrick went like he laid low for a little bit.
He did.
He did.
So he popped
And
out
his
for
first
this.
thing when he popped up is he went at
First day out. This what he
first
doing.
day out.
All right.
So he wanted to smoke, right? So you
Kendrick
got it.
shaking the table.
He's shaking the table. Now he's
Shit,
sitting at the
Drake
table
flipped
quiet.
that
We
bitch.
waiting. We
Kendrick
waiting.
shook it and Drake flipped.
You gotta shake. You gotta
Well-
flip. And what else you got?
And I don't know because what J. Cole did, he hit the table, but then he apologized about it. I don't know.
My bad. So
My
let me
bad.
ask y'all this because we
I
need
should've
to
got
we
it.
need to
So-
get we need to get into
Kendrick shook the
Toya's
table.
tirade, right?
Jermaine took his fork and stabbed it in the table, and then
flipped
Drake
it.
flipped that bitch.
And then Drake flipped
So
it.
look, let me ask y'all this
Drake
then.
flip.
Let me ask y'all this.
Not
Hold
only
on.
did he flip it,
Hold
Sunday
on.
dinner on that motherfucker.
So being that J. Cole
you gotta
apologized,
hear
which
that, friend. You gotta hear. it.
which
You-
which
you
is like
first.
kind of like
You
frowned
gotta hear
upon,
it.
right? In hip hop, if you dissing people, he apologized, right? It was the mature thing to do. It was the right thing to do because he didn't believe none of that stuff he was saying. However, it was still in hip hop eyes, it's still wrong because bro, you need to take you know, then if somebody come at you, you supposed to come at them or don't say nothing, right? He came at him, then he rescinded the shit. So let me ask you this: does that mean J. Cole is out of the big three?
No, that makes J. Cole the top of the big three for me.
Nah, you tripping, dog.
I don't think that he's out of the big three for doing that because
you tripping. Top.
He literally said that was the lame. He said that was the lamest shit I could have done. He said because the nigga is really my partner. Like it was no point for me to diss him when he's really my partner.
That's cool,
So
but
I
he
don't
ain't
think-
top. It's Drake, Kendrick, then it's Cole. It's not. It's not. That what it is. That what it is. Y'all can do all you want.
I like Jermaine the best. Oh, no, I like Drake the best.
It's
yes.
Drake.
But I like.
Even if you
Fuck,
don't like
I don't
him,
even
even
know,
if
to
you
be
don't
honest.
like him, I'm just talking about accolades,
Okay.
songs.
Okay.
It's Drake. It's
Okay.
Drake.
Okay.
And then it's everybody else.
Yeah.
And y'all can people
but
can
I
debate
love
that
me-
whatever they
I-
want, but
I-
that's
to me,
the truth.
So to me, it's Drake, Cole, then Kendrick.
I'm
to
gonna
me.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you how it is. How we know for sure is Drake. Everybody that dissed him, they had their biggest record with who? Everybody that dissed him
With Drake, yeah.
had their biggest record
Okay.
with Drake.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, everybody who has
Yeah.
this Aubrey.
Future,
Yep.
Rick Ross,
That biggest, yeah.
The Weeknd.
And that's what he said. He said, "Man, y'all."
Okay,
biggest
now what
records
did
is
Ross
with me.
have to do with this?
He was shooting subliminals at Drake,
So
Which is
nobody is headshots,
Except
dome
Drake.
shots,
Except
like.
Drake.
No, Rick Ross went hard. Rick Ross
It,
went hard.
but I'm saying as
After
far as the
Drake.
addressing,
yeah,
not what's in the envelope. Did you address the front of it?
Right.
Did
Ross
they?
did. Ross did.
So
After
he let
Drake
you-
did it first, though.
Yes,
Then
he was responding. He was responding to him. Yeah,
He did.
so,
He responded. He said
I mean,
that
long
Drake
as
had
it's
got
on
the
wax,
BBL.
it's
He had got
cool.
not the. He said that Drake had got 50% of his body fat removed.
All right, hey. So look, before we go, we got to get into Toya's tirade. So we can pick this conversation up if Kendrick responds. Hey, Marcus, can you give us the last graphic real quick, man, so we can get into it?
This is really a rant. It is not funny. It really grinds my gears.
This is America.
Y'all pissing me off. But people can be so pushy.
There you go.
I don't understand what people.
This is
My last
yes, make
sentiment.
it, go ahead.
People can be so
So
pushy. Today, I'm going to use the last 15 seconds of the Triller Academy to have a rant and tirade about people who are pushy and push their agenda on others. Stop doing it. It is not cool. Class is dismissed. Thank you.
See y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.